guys, so I'm at my nephew's school. I want to pick him up, but as usual, he's late. I don't know where he's at, but yeah. You know those videos where you're like, oh, picking up my brother or son or sister from school in Lamborghini. Doing it right now. But the subject of this video is late, so I'll let you guys know when he's here. But I don't know where he's at all. So we're gonna wait and see what happens. But yeah. Alright. Alright, man, today we're taking my nephew shopping. Alright, bro, get what you want, man. He's visiting Miami, doing this shit. How tall are you, bro? How tall are you?
Like 5'9".
That boy tall, man. That boy tall. Yeah, man. He's here for a bit. Gonna show him around, my little nephew. Get him right. You know, I'm right. So get my nephew right. But yeah, man. I shop at Zara, bro. Believe it or not, I go to Zara. Yes, I go to Zara, bro. All that designer stuff, I got it. But now I just want simple stuff, man. Look, turtleneck's on point, bro. Come here, it's like what, $40, bro? You good to go. That's all you need, man. That's all you need. Turtleneck. I went to the one little party on the boat. Yo, cool flex, bro. $40. Nice, baggy long sleeve. Good to go, bro. So, like, whose dog is that? Damn. Anyway, alright, guys. Peace. Alright, guys. We finally made it here. Listen, this guy PJ lives so far. I cannot believe how far he lives. Anyhow, we finally made it here. I'm here at the spot. It's at a Car Hacks headquarters, and he has a mural of a bunch of anime. Now, you know, guys know I'm an anime nerd, but this is crazy, guys. And who did this for you?
Marlon Pruss. He does a lot of art in Miami for like walls and stuff. Mm-hmm. And I commissioned him to do the largest anime mural that's ever been made. So we painted this over 2.5 weeks.
Wow. This is like what, like 50 anime all in one?
I don't know how many characters, but all these characters were meaningful to my youth. So I had him paint everything that was specific to me and put it together in a way where we both agreed on the sketch, and then we put it on the wall.
This is crazy, bro.
And it's all hand painted and stuff, so.
Wow. It's out of Car Hacks. There you go. And brother, the cars here are amazing. You know, once again, I was here like a couple years ago. Couldn't even afford a Gallardo, but now things have changed.
Things have changed.
So.
You move, I move.
I see. Top G?
Yeah, Top G.
Show the Andrew Tate. Hopefully, if we can frame soon.
I think I have hotter cars than Andrew Tate all around, period. I have nicer cars. Like, he may have a nicer Chiron, but, well, not anymore, because that's taken now.
Yeah.
But,
hopefully it gets it back, though.
Yeah, but I have nicer cars in general. Like, I have better versions of every car.
Okay, out of these right now, what's your favorite to drive?
Actually, I drive this a lot, but my favorite driver's car is actually the 918 Spider. That's another, like, $2 million car, but I appreciate this car a lot, and if you're a true driver and purist, this is epic. Like, the top comes off and the exhaust is on the roof. This is what McLaren copied for the 600 LT when they had the exhaust on the roof. They copied this car basically, which came out in 15. And this was $1 million cars back in 15. Now it's $2 million, and it's the greatest and coolest Porsche ever made.
Isn't the roof hard to like take off?
No, it's just like the SVJ. It comes off, like it goes in the front. It's a lot more clever than the SVJ, but it's also a lot lighter and more. It's like you have to be a little bit more careful, you know. But
okay.
Otherwise, you're good.
I've not seen this on the road ever, bro. Well, actually, you look kind of far, so I get it.
Yeah.
But
No, but I take this to shows. I just don't go to Miami with it. But this is a Glacier White Chiron with baby blue stitching, baby blue calipers, and I have it sitting on HREs.
okay, what's the price tag on this, bro?
3.3 million. And obviously all the black, I don't know if it shows, but it's transparent carbon. So basically, it is carbon fiber. Just it's a dark carbon that we can't really see. So.
Damn.
But one of the things I wanted with a car, which is why I bought this one, is I really didn't want a two-tone Chiron. You know, a lot of people have this like blue and black and like these combinations, and I think that makes the car look like a really awkward animal. In this case, I wanted a full white, like one color car. I didn't necessarily want a white car, but I always buy deals, not necessarily just a car I want. And sometimes I spec them, sometimes I don't get to. You know?
Yeah, that's one thing about you. You buy cars that like you may not necessarily want right now, but they'll benefit you like.
Well, so I wanted a Chiron. Like no matter what, right? But I didn't necessarily want this Chiron. This was the Chiron deal that made sense. It was low mileage, it was clean, it was unique, it had a great color combination, and the price matched what I wanted to do. Does that make sense? So
Okay.
it wasn't like if the price wasn't good, like if they were like, oh, I'm not, because they had it listed at like 36 and stuff, and I was like, if I didn't like the price, I wouldn't have bought it. I would have bought another one. Like even though it could have been the exact car of my dream, I didn't care. Like I don't care. So
Yeah, you can detach your emotions
completely.
from the
I have
purchase.
zero connection to things. You
That's
know,
hard,
like,
bro. And
I
even
love
for me.
stuff, right?
Yeah.
But I still only buy it if it makes sense. You know, so I'm not like attached to it where I'm like, oh, like my God, it's my dream stuff. Like, I don't care. Like it just doesn't mean anything. Like all of these cars are great, and if someone came and said, "Hey, I give you $500K more for this year," I'd be like, you know what, take the car,
it.
and I'll find another one. I'm not attached to it. You know, I'll amuse myself with something else. You know,
Okay.
and it's fine. That's an STO. That's
You like it?
That's actually. I really don't, to be honest. Like, I automatically order every single new Lamborghini. Like that's something I order, and I spec every one of them. It's an insane spec. This is factory Tiffany blue paint.
Wow.
I did the wheels, I did exhaust, and all the other stuff. But the main thing with this car is that I just don't like the car that much. You know, like so I'm not in love with it where like I just adore it. I just don't like driving it that much. This is a really rare SF90.
SF90.
This is almost an $800,000 sticker for a coupe.
My boy just bought one, a Lambo Raúl.
So there's a lot of SF90s out there that are 5 to 600K. This was 300,000 in carbon options alone. It's one of the rarest possible configurations of Fiorina with every single carbon fiber on it.
Damn.
And it's a historic color called Rosso Mugello, which is not available in the catalog. So it's a very, very special car. Like, and even though I'm not a Ferrari fan, I hate Ferraris. This is the only Ferrari I own, but I just like this car so much because of the spec. And that was such a high spec. I mean, I have a white Spider that basically is 100K cheaper than this, and it's a Spider.
Wow.
That's the Ford GT. The Ford GT is obviously a cool car, whatever. It's a 2019.
I remember you had a white one back in the day.
I had a red older one. It was 6. Then I bought a white one. I sold it. Then I got this. This is 19. Like this is a really cool car. I don't necessarily know that I think it's the only car I would own kind of thing, but it's a very cool car to have in the collection. They came out 700. They're worth $1 million now, so they'll keep.
Damn. So you can make some money off of this.
Yeah, and then this is an original 1998 C4S with an original 30,000 miles. All original paint, airwork kit car. There's less than 110 cars made. So it basically looks like a Turbo S, but it's a 4S, but it's all original. So it's very, very hard to get a fully restored one. And then I have another garage. I'll show you. Now,
Another garage?
Yeah, this is Rift.
No. To me, this is the best part about your place here.
This is the Bugatti Transformer. This is about 8-9 feet tall, and it's roughly about 6,000 pounds, like maybe 5,000 pounds.
Damn.
It's made out of 4,000 car parts or something.
Damn.
And then here we have the one that's the medic from Transformers. You know, if you watch the last one, The Age of Extinction, both of these guys are in it.
Oh,
So that's that one.
that's crazy, bro.
It's really cool.
Okay, be honest. How long does it take to build up? You pay somebody? How long did it take?
To build what?
This.
No, it's actually funny. A good buddy of mine, like a really dude, you may know him. His name's Hunter. He owns a dealership down.
Hunter Shaw.
Yeah, it's a big dude. You know, like
The white guy.
yeah, the white guy. So
Your boy.
like, he always works out and shit. So when they delivered this, the crate was the size like the crate's literally from here, and this entire room is this crate that's in 5 pieces. The legs weigh like 1,000 pounds. And then the tops, like, to put the torso on, it's another, like, 700 pounds. So usually you need a forklift. But even with a forklift, you need a couple of guys to, like, move it. And Hunter, like, looked at me and he's like, wait, like, who's helping me? And I was like,
Nobody.
what help? I was like, here's a forklift, figure it out.
Wow.
I left them here. And now every time we get it, because I got a bunch of new ones coming in, and I'm like, you're going to build them. He's like, I was like, we'll do it. And he's like, by we, you mean like me in a forklift? I was like, no, I'll get some guys to help you.
See, that's
he
what they
knows
call-
it's always the trick.
That's why they call you an asshole, bro.
Yeah.
Literally, bro.
I
Goddamn.
leave him in a room, I locked him in.
What the fuck? This guy, man. I'll never forget, guys. So, just some history here. I was an avid fan. I'm still am. A supporter of PJ's mission. And I was like, you know what? I can't afford a Lamborghini right now. I'm going to buy one of these just to have in my room to motivate me. Just keep it there as a reminder. And I got multiple Lamborghinis since then. So, shout out to the motivation, man.
Yeah, let me show you. I got some other stuff I'll show you real quick.
You mean just...
Yeah, you can keep recording.
Want you to interject
So that's the smaller one will be.
Okay.
So that one's just like a human sized one, but much smaller. And then
Tag.
here, this is the Lamborghini Diavel.
Do you drive this?
Fuck no. I don't ride.
You don't ride?
I have the new one coming, the STO one.
I love riding, man. But it's just dangerous.
Yeah, well, I mean, I used to ride when I was 18. I just wanted to do it.
It's cheap speed, but so dangerous that like, yeah, I need a car wash, man. Definitely
You
do.
need a car wash.
Yeah. Wait, can you bring your guy? Or is he busy?
He's not. I mean, he's down the street. I'll send you there if you want to.
Okay.
So I'm building the second man cave basically because I ran out of room.
You don't get bored?
No, I have like 6 cars at the house, so this one's getting made up to be more like a hangout place.
Okay.
And I'm gonna break a hole in the wall so they can connect them, so basically you can walk in without having to get out and get in. But this is still in production, but at least you get to see some of the cars that are.
Oh,
hanging here.
nice.
So I got another 6 cars at the house.
You got a Rolls?
Bro, I got the hottest Rolls ever made.
Oh my, yo, what color is this?
So this is a special commission Nardo gray on orange interior.
Damn.
So, no, but in addition to that, this is the only Rolls-Royce Ghost ever in America with a full
Brabus
package.
Damn.
This was the prototype for the Brabus package, and then they realized things didn't fit correctly because the European car is different than the US, so they pulled all the kits and they haven't re-released them yet. So this is the first and only Brabus 700 Ghost ever made.
I like the orange seats.
Yeah, so this is a $500,000 black badge factory Ghost with every possible option like refrigerator, shooting starlight, TVs, Wi-Fi.
Refrigerator?
Yeah, carbon fiber wheels, you know, everything. So like it's a crazy black badge. You can see the Brabus highlights for the back, for the front, you know, like super nice car.
Wow.
Really love this car. Like I
No,
daily
dude,
drive this.
it looks like
Yeah, it's an insane car.
Amazing.
It's still a $500 million car, but I daily drive this. So this is my
this Sonic
everyday.
Inspired theme.
These are some of my older cars.
Yeah, I remember the Performante. Yo, that's one car I wanted that I never got. So, of course, the SVJ with the
The SVJ was one of the highest stickers ever made.
Is it Hermes inspired?
Yeah. So no, actually, Hermes interior.
Interior.
Like actually on the sticker of the car. So just so you understand, like this car, even the logos are painted. There's no stickers. So this is a factory Nero Nemesis car with a 720K sticker, which means that this Roadster not only had all the carbon options, but the interior was $70,000, $40,000 for ad personam for the collaboration, plus $30,000 for the materials.
All right, bro.
It features.
Be honest. Who's the SVJ sexier? Mine or yours? Be honest. Don't get it.
It's not even like on the same level, man. Like you know, like I appreciate the come up, but you still gotta get to the different levels, bro.
Listen, man. I'm trying, okay? I'm trying.
Well, in steps, right?
Yeah,
like
steps.
In steps. Rift exhaust, one of 18 ever made in full titanium.
Okay, what do you think is better? The Gintani or this one?
Gintani all the way.
Yeah, bro, that
This
shit's
is trash. Like, it looks fucking good, like,
Yeah.
but it's trash. Like
It's kind of loud though, bro. Like,
It doesn't sound that good. The Gitani is the best.
Yeah.
Like, it is the best.
F1.
I'm probably gonna swap it. I just don't drive this because it sits here, so I don't really care to spend more money.
I'll drive it for you.
you. I know, but I'm saying I don't drive it. I have other cars to drive, and then the wheels, of course, by anarchy.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. The Rolls-Royce to me, this is crazy, bro.
This is insanity. Like this car is.
Can we get
nuts.
coffee?
Huh?
Can you get coffee in the car?
Yeah. We can go. You wanna
Remember last time you took me
Yeah.
for driving in other Rolls-Royce?
And then this is a 765 LT, the only one ever made in the
Damn.
world in Alaskan diamond white. This paint was from the McLaren P1. This is not regular white. It's got blue flakes in it. And of course the full matching
Dude, the inside looks crazy. Look at that blue.
interior. So
How
all
you-
the cars are always special.
You gotta charge it, bro, because this shit is gonna die on
For all
you.
the cars, because it just sits here all the time. It doesn't get driven.
Bro, my McLaren was ass, bro. Like, I'm not, dude. Out of 570S, that was.
I mean, this is next level, but it's still like super nice.
No,
You know?
this is
When
like.
the top comes off, you know, so it's like.
I never seen a blue inside like this ever.
I know exactly. That's what all my cars are always like try to be 101s and
Oh,
specs.
I need stickers, bro. Where can I get stickers from? Or you just order online?
Google.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to 2022.
Listen, man, you might have an inside guy here.
Google.
I just hate waiting. I hate waiting.
They're like $2.
I just hate waiting for shit. You know what? Like, I'd rather buy it from somebody than wait for it to come into my crib. You get me? That's all.
I understand.
But, yeah.
For the $2 stickers, you know, you don't need to support your logo. You just
Listen,
get
man.
stickers.
Listen, man. I like it right ready made. And what's this?
GT Black Series.
Okay. I don't know anything about.
Well, this is like the pinnacle of the Black Series. This is the car this is the car that stole the Nürburgring record from the SVJ.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so the SVJ, you know, took the GT2 RS, and then this took it from the SVJ, basically. Bye bye.
Well,
And this car is incredibly boring. It's beautiful. It's very pretty to look at, but it's great track car. It's completely boring with the SVO to drive around.
How much is it worth?
This is like, the sticker was $350. They sell for like $450 now. They used to sell a size 580 before the market went down. I think down the road, like a couple of years from now, this is easily $1 million car. I think right now, no. You know, like it's too much volume, etc. But I think you wait 5-6 years. There's nothing on sale online anymore because there's very low production. Like a couple of, like there was like 1,000+ units. So once you take those off the market and you start seeing them low miles pop up at auctions, and they have a track record, and there's no more Mercedes non-hybrid, you know, like out there, then this will be the pinnacle of what money will bring. This and the SLS Mercedes will be the two like big dogs.
Could you ever imagine, like, back in the day, you having this much, like, affluence? Because, I mean, like, I want you you're going to be successful, but, like, can you imagine this being this far?
So, yes. I think that's the big difference between me and other people, is I never questioned myself. Like, I understood greatness takes time. And I also understood that when I met other people who had, because I was born really poor, right? Like, so when I met other people who were very, very ahead, had maybe 3 cars. You know, at the time that was like stupid rich. In the early 2000s, if you had 3 cars, you were like
baller.
You're baller. If you had like 1 Ferrari, you're baller. Because back then they didn't have 14 Ferrari models. You didn't have all this money in the world. So even back then, when I saw those guys, none of them were like young. They were all like in their 60s, etc. And my thing was never like, well, when I'm 60, I'll be like them. My thing was like, even if I'm 40 like them, then I'm ahead, right? So I guess where I differ in my thought process from people is I'm willing to allow time to take its place, and I'm not so stuck on that instant gratification, like I have to have it now. So every move I've ever made in business in my life has always been 20 years ahead. Meaning like I've never built to build small. You know, I've always said, hey, I'll work 20 years because I want the real rewards. And the way I've always looked at it is, if you think of any aspect of business, the number one reason why people don't make it is because they want what took other people 30, 40 years, they want it in 2 years. And that's the problem. Like, the argument is not, can you not do it faster? Because we can all, obviously we have more technology, we have the internet, we have things that they didn't have back then. But faster is still 10, 15 years. You know, like, you can't get to this level of wealth like overnight. And I'm not saying it has never happened. I'm saying that those are the exception, they're not the rule.
Not a rule, yeah.
And if you work for the exception, you're gonna work for a lot of disappointment. And if you work for the rules, then eventually you become the exception because you did it faster. And faster could have been 10 years instead of 25.
Right.
And I think people sometimes go, well, that 10 years needs to be 2 because I'm young now. I saw my buddy as an SVJ, I want an SVJ. Well, that's not how this works. So there's no substitute for time. And if you have the wrong expectation, then you constantly disappoint yourself. You know, like when I got into the online course business.
The circle theory.
Well, yeah, but you know, like I sell exotic car hacks, Washington Academy. This is like one of my portfolio of businesses is online educational courses. But I've done this for like 15 years now. You know, like it's not like I came out of nowhere and I have a course. Like I've done this for like 15 plus years. I've written a bunch of bestsellers. So like, the main thing that I tell people is the reason why I didn't quit when I was doing the course business and I was brand new to it and I didn't understand this was before courses were everywhere and everyone that thought they were an expert that had no experience, whatever. The one thing that I did was when I sat down with a guy that was much more successful than me in that, the wrong question people ask is, what would you do next year to make a lot of money? You know, like, what should I be doing? Like, well, you're not that person, so that doesn't matter. Instead, what I asked him is, on year 4 of the same business we're both in, how much money were you making on year 4? Because he was into it 12 years. I was into it year 3. So I was like, on year 4, how much money were you making? He goes, I never made money for 9 years. So I go, dude, I just made 50 grand on year 4. So I'm way ahead of you, right? Like, so instead of saying, oh, but I only made 50 grand and I thought I should be making like 10 million by now. And how come I don't have all these things? Instead, I say, wait a minute.
I'm doing well.
I'm doing better than you did.
Yeah.
So if you're where you are in 10, I'll be where you are in 6, right? Because I'm ahead of you, like way ahead. Because it took you 10 years to do what I did in 4. So instead of quitting and saying, oh, it's not enough, I'm gonna go find a new business because, you know, 50 grand's nothing. And this, instead I said, let's just work, you know? And that's when you
smart.
focus on the work, you know? So you ask the right questions and that gets you there, you know?
Okay, let me ask you this. Be honest, don't cap. Back when I first met you, you're probably like, yo, this guy from Barbados, a skinny black kid, really speak English. He's coming here with this type of like drive, but he's actually gonna make it. You're probably like, you know what? I don't know about this guy. What do you think back then when you first met me?
What did I think of you back when we met?
Yeah.
I still think the same thing of you. You're still stuck in the instant gratification.